Etna is located at the foot of the Marble Mountain Wilderness and is an attraction for hikers, rafters, climbers, and people who do all sorts of other outdoor activities, and is now home to this amazing restaurant, Denny Bar. So here we are in Etna, California. This place is beautiful. If you've never been here, you have to take the drive. It's only an hour or so from Medford. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's beautiful. And this is what you're gonna find when you get to Etna. I want you to meet these two guys, Lance and Chef Stefano.
Vinny, welcome, buddy.
Thanks for having me,
Thanks for coming, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it. This is some place you got here, and it's out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, we're a little bit off the beaten path there, for sure. So this building was built in 1880. Originally was named the Denny Bar and Parker Company. It was actually one of the first chain stores in California. So yeah, we've got a full restaurant, bar. We're going to the tasting room here. It's got the original walk-in safe where the miners used to store their money, and the gold in there.
That's an original safe?
Original safe, original painting. Everything still works on it. Now we've got it, it's locked up right now, but we've got all of our spirits and different products in there right now.
So it's a double wall safe.
Double wall, yep.
Go through here, then you got to get into this one.
Correct.
This is like Ocean's 11 status, right?
It is. It's pretty amazing, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's heavy.
It's the real deal.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty neat. Yeah, and then we've actually got one of the original early cash registers, Denny Bar Company, that's on loan from the museum that they used to run in the old mercantiles. It's our lemon vodka, our Zende La Creme, which is our chocolate liqueur. This is our La Sparrow, our gin with 13 botanicals. Absolutely delicious if you're a gin lover.
Right here?
Yes. It's a real kind of a citrus forward gin.
So if there was something here that if someone was visiting, even though they're all, you can tell they're all amazing.
Sure.
If someone said, hey, Lance, I just want to take home one bottle with me today.
Sure.
What would you say? What was that one? Can you say that? Can you say which one?
It depends on what, like, some people are like, I just don't do gin. Like,
okay.
I always drive people towards gin, but we have those people that have that bad gin experience.
Of course.
So
which is not hard to do, right?
Which is not hard to do, right? A lot of people are drawn to the Zende La Creme, the chocolate liqueur, because it's almost like a dessert. You can just sip it. You can almost drizzle it on vanilla ice cream. It's a real treat.
Okay, so that's what you'd say. You know what? Hey, while you're here,
try the Zen. It's something spectacular and delicious. And come on into the distillery here, Vinny. We've got a couple of our barrels here filled and ready to head over to the Rick House.
The Rick House?
Yeah, so that's over in Fort Jones. So basically these barrels will sit there for at least 2 years, more likely 4.
Long-term process.
Long-term process, yep.
This is amazing. What was this that you gave me?
This is our barrel-aged gin. So we took our 13 botanical gin, we put it in a French oak Chardonnay barrel for 6 to 8 months, depending on the time of year or the climate. And then you're picking up that amber color from the toasting of the barrel. And it's pretty extraordinary.
So I can actually say that I've never tasted anything like this before.
Okay.
So that's a complete original.
Yeah,
obviously.
It really is. And it's like we've tried to make cocktails and combinations with it, and it's just more of a sipping spirit.
Yeah, it'd be really good to put on cuts and bruises too.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We're in the distillery now.
Enough playing around, Lance.
Yeah, this is where all the business gets down. Yeah. We've got our mash tun, which is giant, basically like your giant KitchenAid, your big mixer. You put in your mash, your recipe, you stir it up, you heat it up. Yep, you can sneak in there. You can see the big paddle in there that spins it all.
Who do you put in there to clean it?
A person.
The person gets in there?
Yeah, same with the pot still. You gotta crawl in it to clean it out. I've done my share.
Have you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, we all have.
Okay.
Yeah, then we pump everything over to the ferment tanks. So we've got 2 500-gallon ferment tanks. So they'll sit here. We'll inject them with the yeast. It'll actually come up to a temperature based on the yeast doing its work there in the mash tun. Depending on what we're running, if we're running our gin, it's giant. Basically, we put all those botanicals in there like a tea.
Okay.
And then we'll actually run the spirit as this thing comes up to temperature. Again, you know, the vapors, the alcohol vapors will travel up, go through, and through that botanical, that gin basket, and pick up that flavor that you're tasting there in that glass.
And then where's it going from there?
So then it gets piped over to here, which is the condenser. So this is jacketed with cold water. So you've got hot alcohol vapors come over, hit this jacket, and go back to a liquid form.
Why I just make pasta for a living. This is
really going on.
Now, is there a reason, or is this just a design?
These
Why are these
these
see-through?
are called plates. So if we're running a whiskey, right? So I talk gin, we're running a whiskey. So each plate is almost like, you can consider it like a filter. So it kind of filters the spirit as it rises up, it'll drop in the heat and it'll work its way up. So it's almost like purifying the spirit.
Can you see it as it goes? Can you see anything?
Yeah, you can see it like almost like the clarity.
Okay.
It's almost like sweating, the moisture in there as it works its way up the column.
Wow.
So you've got less filters here with the whiskeys so that you're not stripping out all that flavor that you want to come across. Where if we're running vodka, we're talking about like a neutral spirit. You want it as pure and smooth and refined as possible. So then you can run it through both of these columns.
Now we understand a little bit more better the process.
Yeah, it comes through here and ends up landing in the spirit safe. So back to a liquid form, and then you've got your heads, your hearts, and your tails. You've got your 3 cuts.
Whoa.
Exactly.
Whoa, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, it's in there
Oh
too.
my
That's
gosh.
what that hit
Oh
was.
my gosh. That's a. My wife always says, "Why do you have to sniff so hard when you smell something?" I just felt that in my neck.
Back of the head, yeah.
Holy mackerel.
Yep,
Okay, so
there's some high proof spirits in there. I'm not sure what we've got in there right now.
smelling salt. That's like smelling salt.
It could be the stiller's cut.
Matter
It
of
could
fact,
be
I
the
have to do it again. I have to do it one more time.
Yeah, that'll get you going.
Nice and easy. Oh my goodness. Yeah. On that note,
Yeah.
I think we have to check out some of your food.
Yeah, exactly.
My friend,
How's it going?
long time.
Long time.
So happy I'm
Yeah.
here with you. What do we got going today?
Welcome to Aetna. Well, we got a beautiful wood-fired oven.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
That it is. What are we holding at, like 700?
Yep, 725.
Am I getting my hands dirty?
I think so. I mean, it's not too bad, but I think it'll be okay. All yours. We got a good dough program.
Tell me about the dough program.
We let ours proof for about 48 hours before we use it. You know, it's kind of developed over the years. We kind of do it for like a longer proof to get a better kind of consistency in the
Okay, well,
dough.
I'm good to go, man. I'm good
Yeah,
to go on
yeah.
mine. So
Okay, you can do marinara on yours.
I'm gonna do it however Chef Stefano tells me to do it. This is your house.
Yeah, marinara, mozzarella, light mozzarella. Usually go light cheese.
Well, you're doing something different.
This is going to be an apple, Brussels sprout, and maple pizza.
You just showing me up. That's what you gave me to
No, I'm
marinara.
doing that. These are off the new menu. These are
Okay,
off the new menu.
all right, so-
This wood-fired oven is probably one of my favorite stations to work. Unfortunately, I don't get to work it enough because we got a really
Or are you
awesome.
in your back?
Yeah, we're in the back. I'm in the back.
All right, so I put my prosciutto. Now what?
Prosciutto, you can just fire that.
And what's really neat I love about wood-fired ovens, when you kind of get to right where you almost want to be, you can just kind of raise this up to the roof a little bit. Well, actually, that one needs another minute. But this one we can raise up just a little bit. We'll cook that top. I love that. Here, I'm gonna stop playing with your oven. I'll get out of your kitchen.
It's my toy.
It's your toy. I'm out of the way now. I know what you're coming with next, right?
Olive oil, salt, and pepper.
I see it.
And then this is maple syrup
Maple syrup on our pizza.
on our pizza.
I think I'm gonna be here for just a little bit. Ross, you might want to go take pictures of some stuff.
Yeah.
some
Wait
other
till
things
you
right
see
now.
the state.
I'm gonna be busy for a minute. Oh, that is beautiful.
Maple syrup on the pizza. It's like pineapple,
Hey, look, who's the judge? This is your house.
right?
This is your creation.
Good. All right. One of the new pizzas.
It should definitely be on there, for sure. Okay, I gotta have one more. Stefano, you got skills, man. You got massive skills. This is beautiful.
is going to be basically, it's going to be a seafood pasta and a saffron risotto cream sauce. You're going to even do the saucing when it's time. This was one of our specials last week, basically. We try to do specials every 2 weeks, keep them new, keep them kind of fresh. The thing I've noticed the most is that our local group of people, they like change, you know?
They do.
They like change. They don't like the same menu over and over again. So I keep a stationary menu that's kind of interesting, but then I switch it around. So I kind of give the shrimp and the fish here a chance to kind of cook and caramelize there.
What kind of fish we have?
This is sturgeon. You know, our ethos is basically the same as Italian, you know? You find the freshest ingredients, cook it simple, cook it easy, and then, you know, don't mess it up, you know?
Well, you can see your Italian flair through the whole menu, no matter what you do here.
Right.
Well, you're definitely known for being a great chef. You have a great reputation in Southern Oregon and now here in Etna.
Boom, and then you hit it with a little bit of sauce.
It's, you know what's the hardest thing is to convey to the viewer the aromas that are coming out of this pot right now, and the seafood. So you're gonna greet everybody when they come in. They say, "Oh, hey, we saw you on all across Oregon. Could you come out and say hello?"
I've been having to come out and say hello to a few people, but I will. That's good, right? It's good. In the middle of nowhere.
Man, thank you for making another amazing meal. And I know that you can make another 15 just like this.
I can keep going.
I saw the lamb chops. I see your bases you have up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Thank you.
So happy to be here today.
Thanks for driving out.
Yeah. Thank you, Steph.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah.
I appreciate you very much.